recording. All right.
So what do we do now?
So this is when I tell you a cool story. All right. So first off, by the way, this is the Wordman, Gary Lime, and I'm here with none other than
Kaylee Jerome Skelton.
Kaylee Jerome Skelton, maven of the mandolin, best mandolin player in New York. What are you doing not playing the mandolin with her?
Right.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well,
what are they not doing having you play the mandolin with them?
Yeah.
There we go, right? Can you tell I work as an editor, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a story. It involves so what I'm gonna call these Wordman's cool hip hop stories.
Cool.
And they're gonna be about random hip hop people that I've met.
All right.
All right. And this is the very first one is about one particular individual by the name of Homeboy Sandman. That's what that says there, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Pretty badass.
Yeah.
Very, very dope rapper from Queens. You know what I mean?
And has cool shirts.
And has cool shirts. Well, the shirt, oddly enough, is actually from, there's a cool explanation to this. The shirt is from a website called My Main Man Pat. So if you were watching this, go to mymainmanpat.com. I'm doing this as if I could spell it out.
Take a sing-along.
Right? Yeah, mymainmanpat.com, right? But they were selling a bunch of shirts on there every week. It's kind of cool what they do. There's basically like a fan site where like fans submit designs for shirts of like hip hoppers and rappers and DJs and whatnot. And then every week they put up 2 new designs. Shirts are like, you know, however much they are, but like you can only buy them for that 1 week.
Cool.
And that's it. You know what I mean? And it's always like some mad obscure shit. It's never like, you know, popular rapper everyone's heard of. No, it's like
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, they are like dope cats like Homeboy Sandman. And he's very, very dope. High quality. You should be listening to him right now. So I have actually had the great honor of meeting Homeboy Sandman. Although I'm sure he doesn't remember. And it's a fun story. It's a story I like to relay to others, to tell them, just keep working hard at things. So tell you the story, you'll understand where I'm coming from.
All right.
So, this would have been 2013, maybe 2014. This was after Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah.
Or Superstorm Sandy, whatever. Yeah.
I was not here for it.
Neither was I. But I was here when they were doing all the repairs.
Yes.
So if you lived in the Brooklyn area like I do, I live in the Sunset Park section, that's the D, the N, and the R. And they were doing construction. Yeah, exactly. Also known as just walking to Manhattan because why bother?
Because it's quicker.
Yeah, because you have a better chance of growing wings than getting where you're trying to go. You know? So I'm on a D train trying to get back to 36th Street. Desperately trying to get back to 36th Street. The train is stopping every 100 yards for about 5 to 10 minutes a stretch. And you've been on that train. You know what that's like. That is the worst. And it's been doing that since, it was basically doing that since Grand Street. So I know that means nothing to you out-town, non-New Yorkers, but if you were a New Yorker and you know from Grand Street in Manhattan to fucking 36th Street in Brooklyn is like too many stops to be stopping every 100 yards for 15 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes at a time. Like, it's just...
Is this the other day when it was, like, taking people hours to get, like, a couple stops?
No, this was 2013, 2014.
Wait, you probably said that already.
Yeah. It's been a long day for you. It's been a lot of mandolin playing for you, so I know that, like, it's been difficult. So, anyhow, every 15 minutes, the train, or we're stopping for 100 yards for like 10, 15 minutes. And it's just infuriating. And I'm getting frustrated. I'm on the D train. D train's got real spotty AC because it's the D train. Why would it work? You know, and I'm just getting mad furious. Everyone on the train has that like, oh, I could be doing something else. Why am I? Exactly. You know that feeling. And it's just the most like, I will punch a nun in the face attitude you can have, right? And it's mad annoying. Mad annoying. So, as I'm sitting there, you know, all frustrated, my curly hair is getting all frizzy and frizzier because there's no AC on the train, so it's just humid.
And you're stressed, and your hair feels
It does, right? It does. See, I tell people that don't believe me, that when you're angry and you got curly hair, it just starts to expand. They don't believe me when I tell them that.
I believe it.
Thank you, Kaylee. See, Kaylee understands. So...
Thank you, I'll be here all the time. Right here.
So, what happens is, I'm on the train, all frustrated, I look over to my right, and I see some dude sitting there just going at it with the pen and the pad, and he's got whatever. And you could tell he's tall because like he is mad slouched and still taking up like the entire subway, like the entire like walkway area, right?
Yeah.
And I do a quick double take, and I'm like, yo, that's Homeboy Sandman, right? And I'm like, nah, that ain't him. And I look, I go, hot damn, that's the boy, you know what I mean? So I look, and that's why I take, and he's like into his thing. And I look at him, and you remember those old headphones you used to get when you were in like grade school? The ones that had like, they connected at the top, they had like a thin plastic, like they were made like in 1986.
Yeah.
He's rocking one of those, and they look like he's been wearing them since 1986.
Yeah, also holler at 1986.
Yeah. It was a good time for some of us.
I was born.
But he's rocking the oldest, most beat, like, but I bet you anything, those are the ones that he loved, and those are the ones he liked. And he's got that going, and he's got the pen, he's got the little notepad, and he's just going at it. And you can tell he's writing his rhymes. He's just doing it. And you can just see, him going. No. And you can see him literally like figuring it out as he's doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm gonna cross that off, fix that line there. And he's doing that thing where like he's literally using the whole pad, because you can see him like turn the pad to write up the margin, and come up the side, and the whole thing. And he's just going at it, right? And I was just, and then that's when it hit me. So I was like, yo, like, dude's on the same train as the rest of us. We're all aggravated. We're all pissed off. We've all got curly hair just frizzing the fuck out. You know what I mean? And he's still putting in that work.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not stopping. I ain't letting a storm stop me. I ain't letting a loud G train stop me. Not that I'd let anything out volume me. You know what I mean? But I think it's all we got. So he's just like steady going, and I was like, that's dope. That's how you know he's dope, because he don't let like the bullshit get in the way. You know, I'm gonna put the work in, and he put the work in. And I was like, you know what? That's why I buy your records.
Gary buys your record.
Well, SoundCloud, but same thing. You know what I mean? I have the CDs. I do have the CDs, but as the train pulls out again, like Illinois. Not more noise. New York subway, baby. So, like I said, I saw that, and I was like, yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the smart way to do it. So I look over at him, I see him, we make eye contact. I'm like, now, boy, Sandman. He's like, yeah. He goes right back to writing. I'm like, that's the dude. So 36th Street comes up. I get off to get my stop. I see him. That. Yeah, cool. And you had the new album that you had just put out was an album called White Sands. It was the one with you and Paul White. So he's the rapper and Paul White's a producer. It was just like a collabo album between the two of them. And like I was like, and I had just bought it like the day before, because it like literally just came out. And I was like, yo, listen to it, it's dope. Like, good looking out, Pop. Easy, cousin. And that was it. So that's my cool Wordman's cool hip hop stories. Volume 1, Homeboy Sandman. Season 1, episode 1, right? And that's the Homeboy Sandman. And like I said, you like dope rap music, you know, to check out. If you like cool t-shirts of dope rappers, mymainpat.com. mymainmanpat.com. If you like people who know how to play the mandolin very well, then you like Kaylee.
Yay.
Kaylee Skelton. And if you like people who tell long, involved stories about meeting rappers on slow trains, then you like me, the Wordman.